him back in motion. Throwing on first is Prescott. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Prescott here from the gun. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard
The
line.
Niners take over on first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Baker now. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Mayfield on first and 10. He's got Devontae Smith. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He is down to the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, here's Baker. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Baker now off the play fake. Searching. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Let's go. An 8-yard loss on the play.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. The Chargers have an early lead. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fourth and forever coming up. Mayfield to throw for it. Going deep here for the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start on the ground. Gallup. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dak now from the gun. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a gain of 3. And this is third down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. I take 4-8. Then we're going to 53.
They've got a man in motion.
We go 47. And kill. 26.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. And those are the hurry-up offense here.
Switch it there. And go kill. And we go 47. And 47. We go 46. And we're going to 54. Right here. Hey, kill. 47.
That play clock was getting pretty low. Jim Harbaugh calls time. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Prescott out of his end zone. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field.
At their own 9-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Dak out of the pistol. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Chargers first down.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium here in just a moment.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Ball's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and goal. Here's Dowdle. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10.
At their own 11-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hand off to 2. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Mayfield will look to throw. Cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play action. Here's Mayfield. one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Play fake, it's Mayfield. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. The play fake. Here's Mayfield. Taking a shot towards the end zone. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have him.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Washington now to return. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
At their own 11-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Here we go, 47. All right, hey.
Dak to the air here. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, pretty good. I take the one. We're going to 54.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Hey, 47. We go 46. We go 47. Hey, kill. 47.
First down, here's Dak. Completed to his running back. He rocks that tackler. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, so they can try for some points going into the break.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Jackson now to return it. That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll go again here with Tootin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now third and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hurry! Up, up! Not.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the give to Dowdle. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Brock, we all use literally far too often these days and sometimes in the wrong context, but this guy has literally driven his team to a lead here. His second score puts him in front in this second half.
Yeah, and hopefully some of that determination, that want to, he showed on that run could seep over to his defenders who are right now buckling up with a newly acquired lead. That way the next time he takes the field, well, that lead will still be on the board.
Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. A toss play to Tootin. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Good. Hurry, hurry. Kings. Pistol.
Now here's Mayfield. He's got Smith again. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. He picked up a 34 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Point it right, 180! What's that?
Mayfield now off the play action. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a third-quarter lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He'll take this at the 10. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Kill!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. We've set it down from 37. On the draw, it's Dowdle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
Second down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Go, get out there. Hey, 47! We're going to 54. Right here. 26.
Back to throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chargers' 39-yard line.
2nd down give to Tootin. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 1.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Hurry! Regular! Point it right, point it right. Stop!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Run. Real. Hey, alert! Stop!
He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the 49ers...
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. All set now. 1st and 10. Throwing out to the left. Caught. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
Niners 35. Chargers 24.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He'll begin his return from the 11.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Prescott.
At the 26-yard line.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Good. 180! Hurry!
Here's Baker to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Regular, regular, regular! Done!
Throwing again is Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180!
Baker throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers push their lead to 18.
42. Chargers 24. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose!
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Yeah! We're going to 50. Kill!
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
He was defended by Jalen Dietrich.
Yeah!
Back to the air, Prescott. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
First down. A gain of 19.
Prescott on first and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Pulled in by Lamb, right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
19 more yards.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, 47!
Throwing on first is Prescott. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That throwing again. Connects with Adams again. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Davante Adams, the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
The Chargers will line for the two-point conversion.
Here we go 40. Here we go 47.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's going to get in there for two. The lead shrinks to 10.
Niners 42. Chargers.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two, but that risk pays off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
36-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Hurry, hurry! 180! Kings, Kings, Kings! What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. On him quick, and they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 29-yard line.
Run, run, run. Stop.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. They're on him again, and he goes down again.
Big time, time.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Hurry! Up, up.
Third and long for him here. That won't be cut outright. It's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Hurry, hurry! 20! Real. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Regular. What's that?
Here we go. It's Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Under. Kill. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Chargers got to score in a hurry. Ball still on that 20. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go, going in. Here we go.
Throwing again is Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
42. Chargers 39.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
33. Good. 180. Hurry. What's that?
Inside give here for Tootin. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
A gain of 4.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Good. 180. What's what?
On the ground, Tootin. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Taken down.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
20. Hurry. Pistol. Real. What's that?
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle.
49.
And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Washington now to return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 13-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. First down, here's Dak. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield. First and 10, Prescott. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 47.
Prescott here from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, he is killing his team. Kate, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script, not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
Dak out of the pistol. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Chargers.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate, but those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium, watching it online, you're watching it on TV, you're seeing the kick is online, you're watching at field level as a player and everything looks good. But unfortunately, it just falls short.
He'll look to throw it. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
They send a man in motion.
We're going to 53. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Line 8. Hey, 47. 26.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Yeah, here we go. I take. Line 8. Here we go, going to 54. Here we go, 40, 47. 26.
Throwing now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. That's his third strike, but they're not out of this thing yet, Kate. They still have a great chance to win it, but you know and I know. And it's a cruel business when it comes to being a kicker in this league. They will bring in other kickers on the off day. Just what happens when you miss this many kicks. They'll bring him in for a workout, and this kicker's got a hope of his job.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
There we go, Ryan. Hey, kill, kick. We got 46. 26.
To throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
Let's go now. Like check, man. Check, man. 60 broadcast. 60 broadcast.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Yeah! There we go, Ryan. Hey, we're going to 54, Ryan.
Man in motion here.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, we're going to 54, Ryan. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
Go, Ryan. Kill.
Here he is to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Prescott. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Man in motion, out of the slot.
We go 47.
Looking to throw it. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's in. And that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
49ers, 49.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.